change the stream title, otherwise people come in looking for Wang and not going to find it.
Well,
no more Wang, right?
I need to check my profile picture.
So last time, you guys defeated the Skaven Doomwheels. You recovered Goldmane's secret weapon. You spoke to Chardew, and he helped you all come to the conclusion that you should destroy the weapons.
even though there was a safe place available.
It was a wise decision to destroy it.
It says fucking Klaus.
And unfortunately, the encounter I provided so that the Sylvaneth could another shot at making him not go crazy. None of the Sylvaneth turned up to the session, so he's unchanged. And then you all started getting chased by this Khorne warband, who appeared out of nowhere. I believe you had, what was it, 4 crates total?
Yeah, 4 out of
Well, we
8,
would have had
right?
more.
The rest got
No one
crushed.
should be blamed for that. But blame Tegan. He was driving. It was his fault. You can answer to Goldmane.
Mikey, you muted yourself?
I did. It's all just going to bed.
So without further ado, we can probably jump straight into this chase. So, you start 5 zones away from the Blood Thrones and the Flesh Hounds. The one in the middle, as I mentioned last time, has a Khorne warrior seated on it. The rest are all bloodletters. And they're all fast, whereas your speed is normal. So at the beginning of every round, they will move 1 step closer to you. Now, who is driving? Beetle.
Usually.
It was Tegan, wasn't
Tegan doing it? Okay.
Yes, it's his fucking job earlier. Let's have him drive us into a crevasse.
Are you referring to when Sichuan told him to drive straight through the black cog?
Yes, don't worry. I have not forgotten that Sichuan is the real architect of destruction.
And he
Okay.
didn't say no.
I don't think we should extrapolate that statement
Yeah.
to Sichuan's lack of understanding of consent.
I feel like Sichuan probably has rank over Tegan, so Tegan's not gonna listen. He's just gonna do as he says, right?
Yeah.
Good old Tegan, I've always said it, good egg.
He's a good lad, good lad.
I feel like this is like a C-suite. It's like, who shall we put the blame on today?
It's Sichuan.
Is that... No, it's Sichuan's underling who carried out the orders. Yeah, so at the beginning of every round, you'll move zones to get closer to Greywater fastness, but they will get closer to you. You can ask Tegan to do 3 different actions. So hold pace is like the default. Slow down, which means that you can navigate the complications easier, which you have to roll for every round. Or break off, which is turn and face them to fight them.
Ooh.
As the main guns are forward facing, you can't shoot them and keep running unless they come around to the front of you, obviously. But there is the hatch and there are the weapon sort of bolt holes, so you can shoot out if you're in range of anything.
Nice.
Is there a little is the overclocker seat still available? And
so I think the steam tank, you can boost it more pressure. Yes, you can do that with a 5-2 crafting test. Increase its speed 1 step for that round.
Okay.
Klaus is gonna say to the rest of the party, just try and judge the, everyone's assessment of the event we're in now. Are we picking fight or flight? Are we gonna try and escape or stand our ground?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column
Vargi, like, in the rustling, so gets a little note put out and checks his columns. He's like, yes, tend to agree.
Right.
Those creatures are behind the corruption, the Silvereth. I know it. I feel it on the wind. We must destroy as many of these primordial filth can.
Death to the chaos. I concur absolutely.
Okay then. So at the beginning of the first round, all of these chaps catch up and move one zone closer to you. Oh my god! Please work. Since I can't move your faces, so I can't drag anything from behind you. It's nice. Cool. And then I believe their guns are still out of range. That's round. Oh no, they're extreme range.
Ooh.
They actually can shoot at Beetle.
range attack, you say?
Range attack, I say.
Catapulting skulls at us.
Sichuan's gonna mount the fucking steam tank. Start belting out and shit.
We get to move first, then attack them first.
Oh, is this the famous encounter busting spell, the miracle? Let me just double check the rules. See if you ruined it again.
Well, look, I've not got anything else to do. I have to summon a fucking hurricane around the beetle.
Yeah. So.
Here we go. They're large range attacks. They go through the hurricane. I thought I want to stand on top of the beetle and just stand there and just summon a hurricane, like roar through it.
Like a war boy.
That's it, mate.
It's giving me a slight vibes of the Mitchell and Webb sketch where it's like Angel Summoner and BMX Bandit. Where like BMX Bandit always wants to solve the crime with his cool, sick BMX skills, and Angel Summoner's like,
or we could just summon some angels.
I was just bringing in the heavenly host to magically solve the problem.
Go on then.
Alright, yeah.
Fine. Well, we'll say that players act first as always, so go on then.
I use one metal and one action to cast Eye of the Hurricane. Which, after scampering on top of the beetle, like maybe like some chain to lash myself onto so I don't fall off all the way in the hurricane. Riding astride the hurricane, I summon a Eye of Sigmar Perpetual Storm. Yeah, I do that. That's active. Yep.
I was gonna say, where's the zones?
That was my question.
So you are because you're basically on both moving like through the wilderness. In terms of the zones, it's basically just what's the word? Abstract. So it's basically the difference is the zones between you, and that's it. If you get to more than 10 zones apart, then the chase ends because you've gotten away. But it starts at 5 zones apart. So essentially, you will be tornadoing, hurricaning the zone you're in.
That's exactly right. And other people are attacking, right? So they'll probably benefit from a buff to long range abilities, I assume.
Oh, but
Looks
would
like
the
we're
hurricane,
shooting out of our impenetrable wind fortress.
Brilliant.
would the hurricane not stay stationary? Is the hurricane going to just remain centered on
No,
you.
the hurricane in a wonderful world. It is on self. The range is on self, and it's sustained. And it very much states it's within my zone. So it's
Well, isn't that
it's my
convenient?
zone. Yes, it's a very good spell. Miracle.
It is convenient.
Sometimes it's inconvenient. While astride the top of I will also chanting a saga of great enmity about the time that I did a bow that was huge and giant, and it was very scary. Let me roll the most pointless test. It fails it. Oh, you did it.
I'm so inspired.
You should be inspired.
Every golden Sichuan tale inspires me.
Yeah, there we go. That happens. So yeah, everyone has +1. Melee, if that's any help to anyone. If we're going to do some massacring inside the beetle. And accuracy. Everyone has +1 accuracy. There you go. Turn over.
Great. Alright, so we'll go to Vargi, you want to do your crafting test?
I mean, I don't really know if we need to be speeding away, given this situation, but...
do slow down. Well, Dreadbark wants to engage, so we could, turn this puppy around.
I think...
About fate.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to live with himself if he did. He can save his overcranking for when we've decided to get away. So he can, assuming he can leave his seats to go to a firing spot.
You are 4 zones away.
4 zones away, right? Crank it.
Yeah, so I think you're going to be at range.
We're only going to get further away. But this helps the accuracy of the gun, right?
The steam gun, yeah.
Yeah, the shit one.
But if we're turning around, then we can use the big one as well, right?
Yeah, but it's just I wanted to increase the accuracy on the good gun, but doesn't matter.
It's not. Well, the other one's like got spread, so.
Crank it, lads.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but it lacks the 8 damage
Yeah.
of the cannon.
It does lack the 8 damage.
It's
We like the big Daka here.
So you getting Tegan to keep moving forward, or not?
I thought we were turning around. Are we not?
This is why there was one person who could tell Tegan what to do last time, and then everyone got mad at that person.
Face!
Right. Vargi and
Engage the
Tegan
hostiles.
are doing the vehicle controls at this time. They're working in symbiosis as, you know, little happy little Dwarden driving a tank. So he issues the order to turn around and kill these chaos bastards.
Okay.
But just don't turn around like too much. Don't overcommit, lad.
Goes on two treads.
In before he does a 360.
We're gonna do like, you know, we're sort of gonna do donuts. Going like.
I learnt this at Imperial Driving School. Whee!
Okay, so the chase scene ends. So glad I learned how to do that again. You just see what the range is on the.
I imagine there might be another chase scene soon.
So your steam cannon is long range, and the steam gun is medium range. So medium is the what is that? The adjacent zone, and then long is 2. There's again range. You need to move 1 more zone, which you can do because you're fast now. Would you like that? So you can fire the big cannon.
I would like that because, as I remember, Dreadbark was on the big cannon.
You were on the little cannon.
Oh, well, why was I on the little cannon? Who was on the big cannon?
Myself
Vargi,
and
I think.
Vargi.
Yeah.
We were something between.
Yeah, alright.
You like the little gun because you like the fresh air above, you know, on the roof.
Oh, no, I do remember it. It's because I actually couldn't fit in the, inside the tank. That makes sense.
Yeah. You also may not, as a literal tree man, you may not know how to fire a mechanized high caliber cannon. I don't know. Maybe you do.
Well, I don't. So I'm not on it.
All right. So is anyone firing the big cannon?
Someone should.
I'd like to use Gift of Shimon to buff the shells that we're firing from the big cannon.
Okay.
If I can take my turn.
Yep.
Is that a 2? That's a 2 and a 2.
Yeah, it goes off.
5-1. Is the 3 successes? Is the focus point?
Yep, 3.
And I'll use my Mystic Shield on the beetle, in which I have 4 successes.
Nice.
Yeah, so +1 defense for 4 turns. 5 turns even.
Nice. That does mean there's no one left to fire the cannon, though.
Oh shit. Fuck! I thought Vargi was firing the cannon.
You already have a turn!
What are you doing?
Cranking it!
Cranking it?
Because we were out of range.
Well, someone can fire the cannon next turn, that's fine.
Right.
We're just gonna lay here without shooting for a turn.
Yeah, but it's fine because...
Cranking up all the steam and I was shooting the gun. I'll be right there.
It's fine because nothing can actually shoot you anyway. So you can just park up and chill.
That is true. Although we probably do need to start doing some sort of damage before they get to us.
Can we first drive out to make out point, and then park up and chill?
Is there a exit hatch?
Yeah, Dreadbark sat on top of it.
Oh shit. His roots blocking the way.
Yeah.
Bloody Dreadbark and your big roots.
What was that?
Nothing.
Your big toes.
You leafy bastard.
I haven't had a chance to shave.
Right, so... Let's see here. Now let's get out of here, flesh hounds. You can get out of the way. I need to pile in. Yeah.
He said it.
I'm starting to think we should have turned around.
Hope it was not too complicated for you guys.
A turn ago, we were like, fight the chaos, purge the heretics.
I think we got overconfident. Well, at least everyone's +1 melee, or I'll add +1 melee on it. That's now relevant.
Vargi might be staying in the engineering seat after this attack that we received.
So, the Blood Thrones smash into you, and they're all going to attack you with their gnashing maws, which are on the front. But the lead Blood Warrior guy, goes with the momentum and leaps onto the beetle as the throne goes through the hurricane safely, so he doesn't have to pass any devotion test for some reason. And he leaps onto the beetle, top of the beetle, and attacks you, Sichuan. I think you've muted yourself again, buddy.
You know what I'm complaining about. But there's a guy now leaping through the hurricane. Now that's okay though.
No, he got through the hurricane on the vehicle, which we agreed was fine. And then he's within the zone, he jumped onto beetle.
How big is the zone around the beetle? Surely the zone is literally the size of the beetle.
No.
Can we take a party vote just to veto any discussion of this? Because this seems pretty straightforward, right?
I don't think so, as always, but you know.
Right.
I know how it'll go.
So he's gonna attack you.
There'd be a Google form for Mikey to file his arguments in advance of the session.
like a complaints box that never gets read.
Well, yes, that's very true.
You could get a whole court with the Twitch chat as the jury.
We should ask for them. Because
That's
again,
true.
if the ramming I get, but then he's jumping out, there's a hurricane swirling around to stop him getting in. I think he's definitely taking the leap through a hurricane.
No, he's not leaping. The blood throne is touching the beetle. You've collided.
They're touching tips. Come on.
hurricane. He's just like waggling his sword through there, hoping he hits something. Then, or has he actually leapt on top of the beam?
Yeah, he's leapt on top.
I don't understand how you don't get this. He's on the car. The car goes through the wind. He's inside the wall of wind. Then he jumps off the car. End of story.
The wall of wind is the zone the size of the
End of story. Bye bye.
Nope.
The plot twist is he does get it. He just
Let's
doesn't like
continue.
it.
No, you can say I get it. You're all wrong, but it's fine.
Right, 6d6.
If I die, so be it, but...
What's your melee defense? Is it or average?
Oh, it's super.
Yeah, well, I've got 3 successes there, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Where the fuck is
Sorry, chat.
So that's 5 damage for you, Mikey, as he attacks you with his Ghoul Glaive.
God, I'm still in Wang mode. How do you take damage? Armor is 1.
So
Vastly simpler in this one. Oh, thank God.
just minus the damage from your armor, minus your armor from the damage, and then take it as toughness.
Sweet.
And he's going to spend his point of metal to do it again. And I'm in Wang mode now because I was like, yeah, 6s, and then oh, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's another 7 damage as he hits you with his massive Ghoul Glaive.
I still chuckle every time you say Wang. Because it's new to me, but...
What was the status? I mean, it's not been much.
We love Wang. Yeah.
I've got all kinds of wounds and stuff down here. What's the last stuff? Have we had any chance, any respite or not?
No, because as soon as you were fighting the Doom Wheels, you had to run.
Right, so that was 4 is down to 5, and then 7 is down to 2. So 2 toughness below a minor wound, serious wound.
Serious wound.
Well, I have 4 out of 6 serious wounds, guys. Terrible idea.
Wait, are you saying that you have a wound?
4, in fact.
Then blood for the blood god, and the blood warrior's melee increases 1 step.
No, actually, because my tornado stops them.
It sucks the blood away. Also, chat says man can absolutely jump through hurricane. So.
But how if they can't on the ground?
Oh man, I should be on the Twitch channel right here.
What shocks me is that no one else gets it. That's what really.
Anyway, so
You describe yourself as like one angry voice, like you know.
one correct disgruntled voice. Yeah.
one angry gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That gun's gone. That's good.
Right, and then the blood throne will attack Beetle. Pretty sure I didn't put the attacks in all 20. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. Right, 7d6. And I believe Beetle's that's actually great. So 2s will hit, but I believe the steam tank has 6 armor, so we'll see if this actually does anything.
Nice.
Nice. And for the blood god, right. 1 plus. That's actually all hits, so 7. That's 8 damage. How much defense did I say it had? Armor?
It's 6.
6. Okay, so.
I also just want to do any retcons or anything, but I just was reading that. Is it possible for old windy guts over here to be hit?
He's standing on top of it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing out there?
Casting his hurricane, he said.
To be fair, it was for dramatic purposes. Thinking about when we were retreating back to water, I probably should have descended down. Now I think about it, but I think he was a bit of a.
I think
a bit of a left my hat on the boat situation.
Yeah. I think he's in a bit of a furore, but yeah, think about it. As you're charging back in, probably should have then gone. Oh, actually, as we're going, let's That was my next move. Will be.
Yeah. Okay, so Beetle takes 4 points of damage from the Gnashing Maws overall. And I don't think the Fleshhounds are even going to get a chance to yeah, and they're not going to penetrate the hurricane. So there you go. There's your OP spell working.
So OP, I die every time I use it.
Well, maybe stay inside the tank.
Oh, was that
and project the hurricane like Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, but would you have enjoyed it as much? Everyone give me shit for trying to use the spell correctly while using it wrong, but
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it very much.
Good. Well, that's the point then. My wounds. So what was? Oh, they use the blood to fuel like.
Oh, when they see blood, they get. In fact, if you're already wounded, I should have already been +1 step, but fine.
I'd patched up a bit.
No. Cool. Okay, so it is player's turn then.
Hey.
Alright, someone should shoot this bloody gun then.
Go on, Vargi. Your specialty.
I don't mind if I do. Right, so I'm just gonna check how this works again. Steam gun, ranged. How?
Could be cannon, the big one.
Steam cannon. So I just make myself a regular attack, but with its damage.
Yes, use your ballistic skill.
That's how we did it, right? So I'll just do it from my character sheet.
And you've got +1. Is it +1 damage from Gift of Shaman?
And we got +1 accuracy.
No, it's +1 plus how many successes I got. So I got 3 successes.
Yeah.
So +4 this turn.
I think it's damage 1 + 2 additional.
I always think it's really OP, and then
To be
I remember how it works.
It's
very
very
how it works.
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, extra 2 damage a turn is like negating most things armor, so it's pretty strong.
Party.
Could be stronger though.
He will fire at this central tank. But it's not a tank. What are these things called again?
Blood thrones.
Blood thrones.
Blood chariot.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Fire.
I've missed the witch music, you know. So good.
Right. I'm on.
Roll.
I'm on superb. What's the event?
Should be average. I think it's average unless they have a special. I doubt they have like a special ability.
Alright, it's 4 successes, and it was, what, 8 plus successes, is it?
I believe so.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Right, you can't be telling me this isn't a piercing weapon, right? Come on, there's no weapon type on here. It's got to be piercing, right?
Why?
Because I get an extra point of damage. Well, I get a ignore point of armor on it. 6.
It is crushing because it's a giant ball. Cannonball.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. You know, fine.
Yeah.
12 damage then. Why is it not a modern tank shell?
Why is it a uranium round?
Bleeding uranium shell. Whoa.
So it's 8 damage. Okay, cool. Oh, it's the middle one, right?
Yes. And then it's reload, isn't it? So I'm gonna, instead of reloading it like some kind of chump, he's gonna wait for some other loser to reload it for him, and he's gonna peek out with his Aethermatic Olly gun.
Nice.
And he'll shoot the same target.
Oh, the same target is it, sir?
Oh wait, +1 extra damage one as well, so it should be 13 damage total.
Oh, aye.
And then it's another an extra 7 damage, piercing 1 armor.
Okay.
Spread.
So we'll count as 8. Oh, so you do destroy this one blood throne. Maybe this was the one that the bloke jumped off of. You're just holding the gun out the window, then you just pull the cannon shell, creates an opening, and then you just
Oh yeah, nice.
blast the blood letter away.
Of course, don't forget to apply those 4 spread damages to any targets that were in close range. Which may not be a problem for the blood thrones, but could be a problem for the Gribblies.
I'll lower a couple of Gribblies as you fire from within your hurricane-shrouded tank in this fantasy setting. Oh, that's my mistake. Anyway.
Yes, Ollie, it was your mistake for playing this game.
Exactly. Exactly. When we play Imperial Maledictum, where a lasgun can take your head off, according to wargamer.com. So, there you go.
Fighting off the guy who designed it, so
yeah.
That's the...
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's played Darkside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
whether it will make for a good game, we will see.
We will see. Right. It's Dreadbark and yeah, go on, Klaus then.
Well, as Vargi is demanding more ammunition, Klaus is going to start using his gift of Shimon again, blessing the shells as he loads them into the breach.
Nice.
1 success with 2 focus, which means 3 success. Thank you very much. The 3 damage. 2 damage.
Extra 2, yeah.
2 extra damage. And I'm going to take my other action to load the cannon.
Okay.
That's me done.
Cool. Dreadbark and Sichuan.
Well, I'm on the little gun. What does that do?
You should have the stats, but essentially you fire it with your own ballistic skill. And it's 3 plus success damage. And it's spread as well, so it will do splash.
Okay, that does therefore make it probably a better choice than shooting the bow. Good. All right. I'll shoot at this cluster. Oh. Sorry, my Roll20 gone a bit screwy. I can't point, so I won't point. I'll shoot at the top left cluster of
dogs.
Of flesh hounds.
Okie doke.
My ballistic skill. Roll it. What's the dun?
The flesh hounds.
Sorry, yeah. What's their defense?
It's average. Average.
Flank accuracy is good, but we're up 1 from that spell from Sichuan, aren't we?
Yes.
So I'm great. So we're winning on 2s.
Some sort of bardic inspiration.
Huzzah!
Nice. That's 6 plus the 9. Sorry, plus the 3 to make 9 damage. So it takes out the ones that were already damaged, and then half would be 5 down to 3. So they take some damage as well. Nice.
And I might I think I'll metal and shoot the nearest throne as well.
Okay.
What's that defense? Higher, presumably.
Just average. They've just got a lot of armor.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, wounding on 2s again then. Uh, 5, but the focus takes it to a 6.
Okay. Another 9.
Yes.
5. Okie doke. Alright.
And then splash onto the other hounds, presumably.
Yeah. Yeah, they go split. Well, I want to go split. Go split.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dreadbark has to keep taking his big woody hands off the handle of this ethermatic Daka gun because it keeps getting too hot and like singeing his little leafy bits.
Mm.
And he's visibly like not enjoying using this thing, but struggling to marry that up with the satisfaction of cleansing chaos filth from the world.
Yeah. Sure, that's what Dreadbark thinks.
Hey, it's a role-playing game. I'm trying to play a role over here. Hey.
The role of the big steam gun player. Right. Sichuan, go on then, mate. I think you're muted again.
I'm just too polite because I'm new. So there's no fluttering on. Yeah. In the top of the round because the Dreadbark is just together and we have different initiatives.
I think we're just doing it like enemy turns and player turns. I don't know why I've done it that way, but I think it's because it's a vehicle, everyone takes the same initiative.
Yeah, the one unit, one team, love it.
Yeah.
Communism, all for it. Right, well, I sheepishly climbed back inside the tank. Maybe just the guy just stabbed me multiple times.
Oh, and there's no attack of whatever it's called.
No attack of
opportunity.
Yeah.
No, there's no. As far as I know, there's no disengage rule, is there?
No. No, yeah. So yeah.
I find odd. It's just. I mean, as much as it's very strange that you can just kind of just
walk away.
like,
yeah.
Don't like this melee encounter. Sorry, but it's more heroic than that. I'm sure. It's pushing a dive down through the manhole cover. Shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that.
Trying to think what's useful now. I mean, we're in close range. I don't really know. Painting particularly an effectual hurricane is worth it. Although you said people were shooting or trying to shoot and couldn't.
The flesh hounds can't break through.
True. Yeah. Okay. Right. Fine. Maintain the hurricane. Maintain the melee and accuracy. Let me. I don't even mind this is in a roll test. I'm in. Miracle. Element because it's so easy, and it all does make me lose my bloody character sheet, do a bloody entertain test, and do a bloody test. It goes, and it's a success easily.
So how many actions do you have to take to do that?
It's one free action to maintain with one metal to maintain the hurricane. Miracle, a metal to use my whatchamacallit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I'll say it's probably an action to.
With the move, yeah. Wasn't that move?
Yeah. The move is fine, but I would say if you wanted to secure the hatch behind you.
Fair. Right. Let's have a think about that.
Oh, don't talk to me about that bloody hatch. God.
Good shout. No, it's a good point. Yeah, obviously I want to not just leave it open. Well, that's fine then. Well, I can just then sacrifice the buff then. Save an action down the.
Okay.
Secure the hatch. She's more worthwhile. Than,
so we'll get rid of all this writing.
Yeah. All right. He'll be back. I did draw a helpful diagram so everyone understands where my brain is. So this is what bothers me. Here's a tank, and the whirlwind is here. They crash in. This guy has to make a move across the hurricane to get on the tank. You see, just so you will understand where my brain is. I'm wrong because the DM wants it to happen. So in my thinking, if he crashes, he could be flung forward, but then he should have some penalty for like leap in and jump in. At the moment, he's walking off the chariot and on, and he is walking through the hurricane. Unless the thing is on top of Beetle. I'm just saying that's what my brain's at. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I get that, but also, draw you a diagram. Go to the top right corner of the screen. Go to the bottom there. Exit game. If you don't like it.
I'm not trying to change the rules. I'm just trying to explain to you where my head's at. I don't like being told. I don't understand it. I'm trying to explain how I think. You guys know I'm not insane, and that's the only important thing I care about.
Yeah, no. In my mind, in my headcanon, he's like Mad Maxing it, like right on the front.
Well, that's a big
And the throne like pretty much drives up the side. Yeah.
Now that I'll redraw the diagram. That I like. So that's where my head's at. That's great.
Yeah. Also, the beetle's not the zone as well, so the zone is bigger.
Yeah, that's another question I wasn't sure about. Usually when we say that, we say like bigger things. The zone is the size of the big creature, so it's always a bit.
Yeah.
A little bit wobbly, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you have to be enormous to be your own zone, whereas beetle is only large.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. If you were like a ship or something, it'd be probably several zones.
I'll remember that, just so you know. That's
Oh no. If, say, you created an illusion of a ship.
Yes, and then we got on the ship, and then we created one around the ship.
This is a Tell Worlds moment. Sichuan will remember this. Mark your words, Olly. OPDM.
Yeah.
Alright,
They'll come to bite you in the ass later.
Will. The hatch is secured. You're welcome. That is the phrase. And that's all I can
You're
do to
welcome.
Yeah, what can
You're
I say?
Welcome for
It's not a
everything.
It's not a Moana welcome.
It
Yes.
always is. It always is.
Right, so enemy turns then. Yes, happy? You've closed the hatch behind you.
I'm happy. Yes, locked.
Desmond. Yep.
Desmond is safe, brother.
Yep, okay. Alright, so I might just turn you up a bit, Mikey, because apparently you're a bit low. Cool, so the Blood Warrior roars in anger at your fleeing, your cowardice, turning your back.
Brave, Sir Robin. Thank you very much.
And he goes and he starts to undo the hatch. And starts using his gore glaive to smash his way inside. Start to use up his action and his metal. But at the end of his turn, he will have wrenched it open. And then we'll do the guns from... Oh, and when these flesh hounds got killed by you, Dreadbark, the wounded blood throne, the gnashing maw like goes off to the side and then devours the flesh hound's body, recovering toughness.
Yes.
Yes.
This is good. We like this.
Oh, look at all those sixes that don't mean anything. How annoying. Right, so 6 plus 7 is 13 minus 6 is... Ugh, maths. Oh no,
That's nice talk.
wait, gnashing maw is 1 plus S, so 1 plus 8, so it takes another 2 damage, and then the other one is another 1 damage. Beetle's down to 11 toughness.
Oof.
Player
And that's
turn.
not great.
Oh, and they can actually...
Can I just ask a quick question? So the beetle's ability crushing wheels. Under the traits it says cleave ram. Then it says suffers damage twice the target's armor. Does the beetle suffer the damage, or does the target suffer the damage to its?
The beetles suffer the damage.
Okay. We're
That
not
is-
using that.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, it's the Blood Throne's armor is 4. So you would suffer 2 damage,
Oh.
which is less than your armor, so you'd actually be fine.
Oh.
Yeah. It basically means that you can't crush stuff that's really heavily armored and be unscathed.
No, that means there'd be two additional damage after the armor.
You coming in or what?
Because 4 times 2 is 8.
I didn't read the rule. What was the rule? Double the armor.
You're saying that, yeah, double the armor.
Yeah, then so it is 8 damage. Yeah. So you take 2 damage. You take 2 damage per ram.
Sneakers in there.
I think it's the Doom Wheel
Why
is
don't
lower.
you do a little ram?
then-
You won't get any damage at all.
And then a little follow up. Would that ability be the driver's turn or the gunner's turn?
Who?
Would that be for crushing wheels? Would that be the driver's? Would Tegan be doing that, or would?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could do more damage on the same turn if we need.
Yeah. So, are you asking Tegan to ram?
What do we say, team? Quick ramming.
No, just do it. Just do it or don't
Crushing
do it.
blow.
Do it or don't do it.
Onwards! For the Emperor!
Okay, so Tegan's ramming.
I'm really not that religious, but here we go. The spur of battle through his Klaus.
Maybe Klaus finds religion through battle.
You know, I was
Like a true
thinking this,
Viking.
after all this trauma in this current campaign, maybe he just finds God. Maybe that's his calling. Turns into a priest.
So we have to do the reflexes test from Tegan.
Oh god.
Where's me Cogsmith? Oh yeah.
Sichuan, bless him up. Give him faith.
I used all of my abilities closing the hatch.
Oh god.
It was a very heavy hatch.
It was very heavy.
Right, so he hasn't got very good reflexes. Funnily enough. His melee is average, so it'll be 4s. It does succeed, so it does do 6 damage to this chap here. And then I forget what the cleave and crushing does again. I think cleave means I hit things that are nearby, so that flesh hound just gets mowed underneath the treads. Yes.
Goblin jab.
And you suffer damage equal to twice the target's armor, so you take another 2 toughness. Worked out. And the blood thrown takes 5 plus 1, which is 6, which is only 2 damage in the end. But everyone else still has actions to take, so go ahead.
Initiative order.
Anyone can order. Anyone can go.
Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to shoot some more steam directly into the weird cornate anus of this big vehicle right here.
For sure, for sure.
This skill still hitting on 2s. It's the big 9 damage again.
Into this blood throne.
The one that's right next to the.
Yeah, the one that you just rammed.
Yeah.
So 9 down to 5. So yep, it's pretty worstful there. Maybe the front bloodletter has exploded in a steamy gush.
And then
I mean, it's not really. We're not really steam. It's steam
steamy
power.
gush is a bit.
No, it was steamy gush. It's just it's not okay, man.
I'm not comfortable with it. Dreadbark isn't comfortable with it either. He's shaking his hands like this. And it's,
Look, we're in the realm of life. Let's chill out.
and then we'll metal, and we will
It's
fire
a very
again.
chill situation. Oh, we're alive. Being chased by bloodletters.
Yeah.
How quaint.
So quaint.
It's the big 9 again.
Yeah, the steam gun. Maybe you just do like a double tap. And it just does this like spread, close range, like flechette rounds. Peppers the bloodletters. They go down. The blood throne falls over. Maybe you ram it and it just goes over.
Sigmar is with us today.
I feel like, stitching is what those bullets did. They stitched it.
They did stitch it in a bad way.
Tore it into bits.
Not in a good way.
Not even in a good way, no. In a
Right.
bad way.
So, Sichuan and Vargi, I think, still to go.
Remind me of the status then. So this guy's coming through the hatch. What state is his hatch coming throughness?
Ask about a guy's hatch like that.
Wait, I didn't act yet, did I?
Oh.
I just got.
Well, anyone can go. Anyone can go. It's fine. But the hatch is wrenched open by Blood Warrior Man, searching for his little Dwarden prey.
Are they quite armored up? Like visibly lots of metal armor on them, or are they pretty like just bare chested?
Kind of a mixture of bare flesh and metal plating. Like lots of spiky shoulder bits and harnesses and.
Interesting. The beetles take a lot of damage, right? We're in a bit of a.
You're about half health, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Exactly.
half health. That's fine. They're mostly dead. Right, I'm gonna stop using a hurricane, just to really throw the shit through the. It's a bold move. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast
bold.
2 miracles. I'm gonna cast 2 miracles that both require close combat. I'm going to cast the Prayer of Grimnir's Fury, which manifests white hot flames around my beautiful body.
Ooh.
So I'm just checking this.
Beautiful body.
That will when entering an enemy close range will do damage equal to my soul. So that's always fun. So that's just going to happen because that is just a self spell. That's one of my actions. There's no metal cost tied to it, which is very strange. There's no cost assigned to it, but you still have to use an action. And then I'm going to use my other metal in action to use Searing Heat. And I'm going to use that to latch onto his armor and melt it
Oof.
from his body.
Okay.
So that is just closeness. So yeah, you're fine. Yeah, in combat. Yeah, declare a metal object. Use an attack as normal. Defense is 1 step higher, and then I'm trying to melt his armor. I'm gonna make a regular attack, and then
So,
what is his defense?
pretty simple turn then, all in all.
Yeah, you know me, my usual classic.
Yeah.
I'm just getting in there. He's pissed me off now. I'm just latching in with fury raging above me. So.
Yeah.
Right, battle axe attack. I haven't done this in a while. This is a classic. Okay, completely what to do. It's just the pool.
So you're attacking him. You're melting off his armor.
The attack. I have to do the melt. I have to attack. The attack is part of the attack is part of the melting. You do the cast, but you do attack to see if you hit.
Okay. His
It
defense.
doesn't do any damage. This is just a hit. So yeah,
Fine.
it's what's defense.
Okay.
Defense is
Good.
good. Okay. He gets +1 defense to be trying to melt him. So is he now great?
Yes. Sounds like
Brilliant. 5. Here we go. I've got weapon skill. Here we go. 1 second. 5. Here we go. Roll. Go. Come on. Let's do this. What do we get? Any good? Oh, no successes. Brilliant. 1 focus. Well, does nothing. Well, that's fine. It's whatever.
You have 1 point of glory or whatever it's called. What's it called in this game again? Soulfire.
Glory. No,
Soul-
that's fine. He'll just have to deal with my.
Soulbound juice.
Have to deal with my Prayer of Grimnir's Fury.
Soul boost.
But, nice. Well, that was fun. I tried something different, guys. Just so you know.
I mean, it was cool.
I like
Good shit. I appreciate
Till
it.
the end.
Yeah.
It's a bit rubbish though, because if I'm not good at attacking, then they get extra defense. It's pretty intense. You can melt it; it does more damage. We have to use another metal to melt it. And the damage.
I think you should get Soulfire for not just using Tornado every turn.
Thanks. I agree. I should get lots of
That's
Soulfire.
true.
and maybe Urgold.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Can I offer you a temptation dice to not use Hurricane?
I can't believe we got one of our party killed. We were getting bloody Soulfire back. I mean, like.
Yeah.
You gain depravity for each turn you don't use the Tornado.
Right, go on, Klaus. Your last.
Last?
Vargi's not done anything yet. Patiently waiting.
Really?
Vargi, that's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
its
of
core
course. Yeah,
benefit,
yeah.
because I can,
Go on, Vargi
you
then.
know, sauce up your shells. If you're cannoneering still.
That sounds great. I don't know what it means, but
Hey, Klaus, get saucy.
I'm gonna get saucy. I've got suddenly glass wheat and I didn't mean to.
Well, I think
Give the shaman.
it lasts until your next turn, though, Klaus. So I think it's still +2 damage from last time.
No. I think it works. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but I choose the damage for the next turn, or I increase the duration in one or the other.
Okay.
I don't want to be power gaming here.
Yeah, but it doesn't say how long it lasts off by 1 round, so I guess it's just for the round, yeah. Okay. Go on then, do your Shimon if you need to.
I'll Shimon.
Yep, coming in. Oh, big numbers.
So we get... It's a 3 success.
No, it's 5 success.
What?
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's 3 success.
Wait, I was thinking, do I need to relearn the rules
Yeah,
now?
I thought it was the 3, not 5.
Okay.
That would be cool.
And then, with my other go, is the cannon loaded? Sorry?
You loaded it last time.
Oh, it's not been fired since.
No.
I'm dismay. In which case, I'll look out the viewport and molten gaze upon these 2 dogs here and the chariot, the throne.
Okay.
These 3 bastards are molten gaze.
Yeah, I wish you luck.
Oh. Oh, not bad actually. Oh, it's a 2 success.
Yeah. As usual, you only do 1 damage, which doesn't go through the armor. You need to. I think you need to use metal on that.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
If it's
what does using metal do on a spell?
that would double your focus points.
Vargi, don't fucking shrink your forehead. It's me. I saw that.
It would double your
I had
training
an
and
itch.
double your focus.
What's my?
Learn what metal does!
I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard.
I'm just Harry.
This is the one mechanic I've been ignoring this whole time. I'll learn it for next session.
That's
I
why
swear.
I suddenly had an itch.
I'll... Okay, I swear to you, I vow this day I'll learn my full use of metal before next session.
Yeah. To be fair, Laurie's crafted a spell and alchemy, so
To be fair, no one said alchemy.
that's pretty high level shit.
Yeah. I'm not crafted a spell yet, but when we get to the Endeavours of session.
Yeah. Oh, spoilers. Anyway, so go on then. Steam cannon time.
Right. Firing. Alright, it's 13 damage with AP.
How much AP?
Sorry, that's with the AP.
Oh, okay, got you.
I've done it
13.
for you this time instead of making you.
Okay, so you take a big chunk out of the blood throw, but it is
It's still alive.
it's still alive.
Right, Vargi climbs out the hatch. He's like, "Ding, get off my lad!"
You mean you go into close range with the Blood Warrior?
That's as I said. He leans out of one of the firing slots.
That's what he said. I heard him.
Yeah.
Thanks. Gee, thanks, guys. Alright, it fires again. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't add my extra 2 damage.
Ah.
It should be 15 damage.
Yeah. Well, it's still going. Just chugging.
Well, not for long. That's gonna be 4, 6.
It's dead.
8, 9 damage.
It's dead.
I really should. He should have been doing it the other way around. We should have been doing Tracer Athematic Polygon Fire.
Nice. Right, cool. Yeah, I think we can safely say that these flesh hounds either run away or they actually no, they don't, because there's still a little melee going on top of the tank. These flesh hounds jump aboard.
It's kind of
Clabbering up the side.
In my mind, it's kind of in the tank. You know, as he's kind of coming in, I can like grab him as he's kind of, you know what I mean? That was always my thinking. Was that he was kind of like, I didn't leap out. He was kind of melting the hole. He's coming down the hatch. I just kind of like attacked him that way.
You tried to see it.
Grabbing him by the legs and tossing him off.
Okay.
There's a lot of cranking and tossing people off in this combat. If we can just make this stream a bit more PG, that would be great.
Too much tossing off.
Too much cranking it and
Yeah.
tossing it. In my mind, I'm still in the vehicle. He's going down the thing. So this is a small adjustment.
Well, now we're hitting on 2s because he is blood for the blood god. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 damage on the first one.
Is this my main man? Is he?
That's blood warrior.
Did you take 3 damage for being in close proximity to my prayer of Grimnir's fury?
I'll take that on my 3 armor. Yes.
Does the armor block magical stuff?
It does, unless it says it ignores armor specifically.
Brilliant. So that was a completely useless turn I spent last time. That's fucking useless. What? I'm gonna redo this whole character.
3 armor on these little cute babies.
So when I said
no, this is the blood warrior.
So when I said are they metal armored at all, you were like, no, a little bit of that. They're actually completely clad in armor, is what you meant to say.
I mean, if you look at the picture, there's a lot of flesh, but the armor is not just their armor; it's also their ability to parry and stuff. So
dodge skills, yeah, great. Okay, so 7 damage. That's 6 damage. This is. I'm probably gonna die this turn, guys. Just so we know. Wait, why not?
Does that put you on full wounds?
I don't know yet.
So
that would be a deadly wound, I think.
I can't remember again. So I was on 0 toughness.
Yeah.
4 wounds, and I just took another 6 damage.
That's how many spaces in the tracker is that? Is that 4 spaces? Deadly wound.
I have 2 spaces left.
How many spaces do you have total?
I don't know what spaces mean. I've not been wounded before. I currently, it says wounds 4 out of 6.
At the start of this turn.
At the start of the turn, I had wounds 4 out of 6, having taken 2 serious wounds.
Yeah, so if you've taken if you do add a deadly wound, you will probably go. That means you are now mortally wounded.
I am wound 7 over 6.
Yeah, so you're mortally wounded.
I'm going to tick mortally wounded.
Yes. And then he does attack you again, which is another deadly wound. Which is another deadly wound. So
that's wounds 10 over 6.
Mikey, this is all fine because Klaus is training to become a medic. And sometime in the future, you'll be able to recover these.
Training or trained up?
Training.
So, that's less useful.
Sometime in the future being the key word.
Szechuan's there with a fucking cornate axe lodged in his thorax, and Klaus is going to be like,
Training.
I've brought some of this new creation. I've brought some Klaus cream. This might help.
Klaus cream.
Hey, listen about that.
Oh yeah, the Klaus cream.
You could have had that over to Sichuan. I could do some good.
I've got a 6. I'll learn about axe wounds.
I'll happily pass it over.
Pass over the Klaus cream.
I just need it. Perfectly well moisturised.
You don't want to know about the venoms that Klaus had to, test. You get that.
So,
don't.
The flesh hounds, 2 of them jump down the hatch.
Ah.
What?
And
My dead body's clogging it. It's just like lodged in the hatch.
actually, to be fair, I think Dreadbark's pretty lodged in there, so they'll attack him.
Kind of in the way. Yeah, go for it.
We'll gnaw at him. Does 3 damage and 5 damage do anything to you?
Yeah, well, I only have 2 armor, so. Yeah.
Only. That'd be nice.
So that's 3 and 1, so 4 total. Alright, player's turn. And Sichuan, when you start your turn, you'll have to roll a death test.
I've got it lined up here.
Okay.
I see a little dice next to death check.
Death.
Very exciting. Wait, if Dreadbark is literally like seconds away to be attacked, why the fuck were I fighting this big guy? Dreadbark doing bugger all.
Dreadbark's been shooting every chance he gets.
Yes, of course. Apologies.
Vargi.
Dreadbark, the character, wanted to shoot the big cool gun.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting the
Dreadbark
chaos person
character
with
wants to
his
kill
great...
demons.
Yeah, dear man.
And it doesn't make much sense to leave the gun unmanned and shoot a bow out of the fucking window.
I'll try a barrel roll. That's a neat trick.
Vargi, you gonna be shooting the cannon or the volley gun?
All the targets are on the tank.
This is
Guess
no
the
longer a
volley gun.
target-rich environment.
See, I'm
Hang on.
inside the tank. I'm loading the gun, so I can't see targets outside the tank. Hence,
Well,
I'm
you can't
asking
see
for a
because there
better
aren't
view.
any.
There you go.
I think everyone might have noticed the flesh hounds like clawing their way in, like this horrible growling, baying noise.
I don't know. Klaus is tunnel visioned. the warp of, you know, all the shit.
He's just been sat in a corner holding one shell, going.
Shimon.
No.
He's
One day you'll get to the realm of Shimon. Not this day.
Shimon, come on, Shimon! I want to see you, Shimon. Come on.
All right, so someone has to take a turn, please.
Dreadbark's already gone this round. Are we just
I'll
not
take a turn.
I'll take a turn. I'll take
No,
a turn.
the
I'll
enemies
take a
have,
turn.
the enemies have acted, so it's a new turn.
Take a turn. Take a turn. Take a turn. Take a turn.
Yeah, go on, Klaus.
Take a turn on me. Arcane bolt.
At
The closest demon to me on the steam tank. They're all equidistant, aren't they?
well, it'll be one of the flesh hounds. I think that's chewing Dreadbark. That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
What's that, like 4 successes?
That is just 3. 3 successes because I've got a 1 and a 2 and a 2. Focus
Yes.
points increase those by 1, so it's just 3,
Yeah.
4 and overs.
You can use the 2 focus points to make the 2 a 4, which gives you an extra success.
Oh, can you now?
Yes, yes you can.
These are these
That's what I
advanced mechanics I was not aware of.
Yeah, you kill one of the flesh hounds that's chewing Dreadbark,
Lovely.
and for your
That's 4
metal,
success. I'll use Arcane Bolt again.
okay.
That's really angry.
And it's the same 4 again.
Yeah, we've got
So you
success.
injure a flesh
Nice.
hound.
Nice, nice.
Yes. Remember what we said about using metal to double your training?
Yeah.
Or focus actually, like 4 focus points would be pretty nice.
4.
But anyway, next player please.
Okay. So I was looking up the death rules again. Just remind me what needs to be done to stop my fellow Dwarden from perishing this day. Help him.
Getting help. So an ally within close range of you can use an action on their turn to make a mind medicine test to stabilize you. The DN of the test equal to the DN of the death test. Which would be a
DN 4-3 apparently.
4-3 on medicine, you said.
And if
yeah.
that counts, I just rolled a really good death test, so I'm going to just use that as my death test for next time.
Well,
if we don't need to just say no.
You've been damaged while mortally wounded, so it would be
Well, mortally wounded.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, I got it.
oh no, if you fail a death test, it goes up by 1. Yeah, no, you're right. So well, it would be a 4-4.
Roll 20 says 4-3. Just so you know.
Yeah, but I don't think roll 20's calculated the fact that you've been hit again whilst you were mortally wounded.
Well, what it has, one thing is it says wound. There's a thing for select last wound taken, which are deadly wounds. I put that in.
Yeah, which
That's
sets it sets where you start the death test. But every time you get damaged, it will go up 1 complexity. So it went from 4-3 to 4-4. And if you fail the death test, it will go to 5-4, then 6-4, and then death.
It's pretty gnarly. It is pretty gnarly.
Yeah. You have 1 soul fire left. Cheat death.
Well, I rolled 2 6s on mine, so I've already rolled a good death test. That helps you on.
It's just basically I've got nothing I can do to help him specifically that he couldn't do himself by using soulfire anyway, right? So
you can help him by getting him out of danger, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna help him by killing the things that are killing him.
Yeah.
That's that. I was just seeing if I could do a help.
Yep.
Alright, looks like it's time for the ether blasters. Let's shoot one of these fuckers. Am I right?
You know what? You are.
Who are you shooting at? Sorry.
One of the little angry little pooches.
Defense average.
Die. Good. 4, 5, 5 damage. Plus 2 armor piercing using my focus. So 7, please.
Oh, you managed to kill the one that was injured.
Oh, nice with your Mandy bastards.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I will use the metal and I'll attempt to drag Sichuan to a slightly safer location within the tank.
Okay. And the Blood Warriors is like, "Hey man, what you doing?"
No, the man, the little blood wolf is like, oh god, something like that, I think.
Yeah. All right, so you drag him back within the.
He doesn't drag him; he defends him. He defends him with his own body.
Okay, remind me what that does.
I surely will in a moment, sir.
Dreadbark, what are you doing?
I think we like if Dreadbark's still able to operate the steam gun, we'll just rotate it on the pintle and just rat-a-tat-tat the last pooch.
I
Because
don't.
I've been knocked out of the hatch, haven't I? Because the Blood Warrior came in.
You have a flesh hound attacking you, so I don't think I think it will not be able to get it in front of the gun.
The defend action, it just means that anything that targets him targets me. That's it. Done. No test.
Wow. That's like a level 17 talent feat in D&D, isn't it?
Yeah. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have my great sword, but I can't really use that in such close confines, I would imagine. Is there to hand rules for just like a hand-to-hand combat? The punch.
I think it's just straight up successes for damage. So just roll a weapon skill.
That's not going to work that great for me.
But I feel if Sichuan can swing his axe through the hatch, I'm sure you can stab a great sword.
This one has an axe?
What? A great axe.
And a giant icon.
Uses his voice for everything. What?
And a flaming icon.
You've not seen the picture?
In the apparently cavernous depths of this steam tank, in which the swinging of full-size battlefield weapons as possible. Dreadbark
gonna try to thrust.
Unlimbers his greatsword and attempts to stab the Khorne warrior. Well, no, the doggy that's on him. That being probably the logical option.
I mean, I think at this point, the dimensions of Beetle are up to interpretation. It's like a roomy little barge.
Oh, it's pretty shit though.
Is that 5 damage?
Yeah, it's just 5 actually.
But you know what? The thought counts.
It actually doesn't. That's the funny thing about succeeding or failing at killing a murderous dog.
Yeah. You doing it again?
The thought doesn't count at all. Yeah, I will do it again.
Do it again, man.
This is 3s. Oh no, did we get +1 to strength as well? Melee rather.
Not.
That went away a while ago.
Okay, alright, so I'm melee good versus average, so 3s.
There we go.
That's a bit better, isn't it?
Yahtzee. 5/5.
Nice.
Cool. The dog is impaled on your great sword. It lunges through the hatch.
Yeah.
Didn't have to swing it.
Shish kebabbed.
True.
Yeah.
If it didn't discorporate almost immediately, it would be a pretty good shish kebab.
Yeah. Right, Sichuan. It is death test time.
So, run me through it. So there's, you know what's unbelievable? I've completely forgotten the thing that I've always forgotten, which is when it says DN43, whether you need 4 3 passes or you know what I mean?
That, yes.
Someone could just remind me of the most basic rule of this game that I learned and I've forgotten for the third time. When it's DN43, we're saying we need 3 4s.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm wondering, how's it determining it? But you're saying it should actually be 4 4s, what you're saying.
Yes.
And it's so, because it looks like it's just giving me as many dice as. What's determining my roll? Because it's only giving me 3 dice.
It's your highest attribute, so body, mind, or soul.
So that says to me that I can't even pass the death test because I only have 3 as the highest test. So.
Correct.
So I can do fuck all, and someone needs to stabilize me.
Yeah, so you're now up to 5/4.
Wait, what?
So your next death test is 5/4.
So yeah, oh, good lord! Why did no one do shit last turn? What's everyone doing?
They're having a fight with some doggies.
All right.
We're having a really good time. Honestly.
Right,
I
so
was protecting you with my body.
yeah, so the blood.
Everyone, I didn't include Vargi in that. Sorry.
So the blood warrior is gonna attack Vargi because apparently he's got no choice because of basic game rules. Right, blood warrior. What's your defense, Vargi? Is it still average?
Ooh, average, I think. Yeah.
Then it is 2s.
Not
Because
keen on that.
blood for the blood god. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
That is a stinger. That is a stinger. Thank you, Blood Reaver. Attack received.
Blood warrior.
Sorry. Thank you, Blood Warrior.
And same again.
Blood Warrior,
Yes,
why you gotta be like
lads.
that?
So Vargi, this is called reducing toughness.
Look, I've lost one or two before.
What are you on now?
Really, I'm on 4.
Ah, you're fine. Right, play turns. As his blood warrior is like, blood for the blood god. Give.
What did you get me to?
I did 2 lots of 7 damage.
Yeah, so that takes me down to 0 toughness, but no wounds for Vargi yet.
he's now out of breath.
Sounds nice.
You're blood god, you. Yeah, bloody big old red.
I will die this turn unless someone stabilizes me.
You won't die. You'll go up to 6/4.
How many death checks do you get?
Well, that's it. That'll be your last one, and then because after that you'll be dead.
Well, then it's not going to get any easier, basically, to save me. So although I can imagine, I don't think anyone's got a high enough Medicaid to even do anything at this point.
You may have to use Soulfire as your early option now.
What does Soulfire do for this?
You'll go up to half your toughness and not be mortally wounded anymore.
Yeah, we're doing that. What did I do earlier?
We have made use of that in the past.
Only for this reason.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
We got through like the entire other campaign without using it at all, pretty much, and then it's gotten used.
Yeah, Arixian used it, I think, against the Magma Droth.
Yeah.
Even though Stormcast will come back anyway. Selfish.
I vote to use a Soulfire.
And actually, they can't use Soulfire, actually, as it turns out. But anyway.
I think that's approved by the party, I imagine.
Yeah, okay.
Stamp. Okay, so
I am
you're down to 0 Soulfire now.
Unless anyone has like 12
Automatic
Medicaid.
for the next person to be dying.
Yeah, sucks for them. You can get some back with endeavours. And the actual Soulbound part.
What about my cool shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Does it
I'd rather die.
back to half toughness? The wounds will still remain, or is it they'll cleared as well?
You're still full wounds, yeah.
Wow, I have 10 wounds over 6. So is that just literally? It's just.
You'll probably go back to like full, so just 6 of 6.
Oh, whew,
So if you lose your toughness again and take a wound, you'll be back to being mortally wounded, but you'll go back to 4, 3.
Well, I lunge at the Khorne warrior.
Who hasn't taken any damage yet?
Yeah, because he's ridiculously OP.
Well, nobody's targeted him.
I fucking use I use my wrath as my god, and he just had. No, I've got armor. Sorry.
Come on.
I mean,
I tried, man. I tried.
I'm gonna say, Tropics in chat just said that they ship Klaus and Vargi and calls them Cloggy.
I mean that's.
And I say, it's definitely
pretty fucking right on.
I love that.
That'll never happen.
My molten gaze catches your eye from across the room of the steam tank.
You're not getting the value of the ship thing.
Vargi's getting that gift to Shimon. Shimon.
Alright. Calm down, Grandpa.
You just watch out for the ether blasters now, lad.
Yeah, go on, Vargi. Ether blast this guy.
Have to cost my mystic field.
Yeah, he is in fact going to ether blast this guy.
Ether blast it.
Blast. Is there anything else he fancies doing? No, not really. Ether blasters defense.
What's it? Good, I think.
Good. What, you mean I'm not hitting on 2s? Disgusting.
No, he hits you on 2s. You big chunker.
Actually, not for long. Oh, Jesus. Gee, what the? Okay, well, it's still 3 successes, 4 damage. Wow, that's sad.
He takes a wound. I mean, a point of toughness.
So he's like, ooh, hey. I'm sorry, this doesn't usually happen. And retreats to the other end of the steam tank.
He's just he's just clawing at you with his gore glaive, being like, blood for the blood god, and you're just like twitching your moustache desperately.
He's getting little chips taken out of his ether blaster.
Yeah.
And, I don't really fancy this. And he goes back to a safe distance. He's like, Dreadbark, I think this one's for you. And yours is his tactician ability.
Very good.
Remind us what that does.
Make an attack. If you are able to do so, you will get +3 dice to the roll.
Fuck, I forgot about Tactician.
Can you make him move though?
No. So, are you able to attack? Because I was assuming you still have your bow and stuff, right?
Sure, because the inside of the steam tank is either as large or as small as it needs to.
Well, I mean, I'm leaving it up to you as to say if
And
you can or can't attack. Otherwise, I'll get someone to do something.
Make a strength attack to punch a
Szechuan's-
hole through the wall and fire through it.
Sichuan's standing right there.
Sure. Yeah, he's also there.
In actual fact, whether it's too big or too small, I've got a ranged weapon as well. So, yeah. So, in which case,
You can stick your torso out the hatch and fire a bow. Surely.
I thought the warrior was inside the tank.
Never been inside.
Ah, very well. All right. Dreadbark will poke his head out the top and try and lop the warrior's head off with his sword.
Oh wait, hang on. Before you do that, in an echo of last week, the Blood Warrior has Counterpunch. Whenever it takes damage by a target it is aware of, I can do one attack with my Gore Fist.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't sound very good at all.
I can't believe this one fucking
Gore Fist!
Blood Warrior has done more to us than
I love it.
the entire rest of the fucking Mad Max raiding party.
I just needed to deliver him. It was the whole.
If only there'd been something that could have stopped him jumping on the tank.
Yeah, if only there was something like bullshit like that.
There was.
1%. Okay, so Gore Fist is only. It's just a 6 flat damage. He punches you with his big spiked fist.
Just the 6. Just the 6.
Yeah.
Of which I take.
Oh no, this is Vargi because this is from the Mandy Blasters.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This is from when you hit him with the Mandy Blasters.
What? What? You counter attack me for a rage attack?
You're in close range.
Move first, then, shouldn't I? Really?
It's whenever it gets dealt damage, it can make an attack.
Just 6 damage. Great. You've given Vargi his first wound. I hope you feel good about yourself.
He's punched you right through the helm. Right, go on, Dreadbark. Sorry, I
Vargi's
interrupted
first wound.
Yeah, Vargi's first.
This is a chronicle for the ages.
This Blood Warrior. This guy's getting definitely some gifts from Khorne after this.
When he pops back up in the realm of chaos. Right.
Yeah.
Vargi's audience in the chat is cried.
It's 3s, I think, because he's average, right?
He's good.
Good, so it's 4 wars.
Oh, good.
Agreed. My nemesis.
Hey, it's not too bad. Too bad. What's it
Did you roll your extra 3 dice?
No, let me roll 3 more. Watch out!
Yeah, that was a good roll.
Yeah, it was good, didn't it? The extras weren't that great, but that's okay. So it's 5 plus 2, 7.
7.
7 damage.
So that's 4. He's definitely taken a good chunk of toughness. He's still alive. And he can't counterpunch because you can only do that once per turn. But
Excellent.
everyone has acted.
I was going to do a metal slash.
A metal slash.
I mean, use my metal.
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah.
actually, I don't know when I get my metal back because we're not doing rounds. So
We are doing rounds.
Yeah, you get 1 back per round.
good. Okay, I lost track. It's fine. I will go for another slash then. Shovel. Oh, that is significantly less good.
Oof.
Do I get my 3 extra dice on this one as well, or not?
That was your tactician attack. So actually,
That was actually my attack.
yeah, that was Milo's one. So actually, you can't use a metal because it's not your turn. It's actually Vargi's turn. Because you already acted this turn, I think, Dreadbark, because you attacked the dogs.
Yeah. ties it up with a neat little bow, and also doesn't matter because that would have been a shit attack. Anyway, so
well,
it never happened.
Well, we can say top of the round. We can say that was your attack if you want.
I don't think we should.
Yeah.
We should just move on.
Well, you still get a metal now, so you can go again straight away. Otherwise,
oh, all right then.
I mean, or you can let somebody else act first. But
well, that would have been my intention.
okay,
Yeah.
we'll go on then.
And have my turn later
so,
on if necessary.
Top of the round, this blood warrior is wounded, but obviously blood-crazed eyes, wielding his bloody gore axe. He's shouting, "Blood for the blood god!" And then he says, as he's attacking you, Vargi, and you're retreating, and he's saying, "Where is it? Where is the weapon?" Like this. I'm just a mechanic.
I'm just a kid.
Good thing we destroyed that weapon earlier, guys, right? Right?
Go.
Wait, is it someone's turn?
Yeah, somebody's turn.
Somebody do something!
A PC's turn.
Shimon!
Somebody kill it!
Gift to Shimon. To Vargi, gift to Shimon. To Dreadbark. On one of you, kill hit.
You
Whoever
can't.
gets the most damage.
You can't gift a Shaman Dreadbark because his weapon isn't made of metal.
Well, Sichuan then.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Well, then it's
first one goes to Vargi, second one goes to Sichuan.
Okay. Well,
Whoever gets the most damage.
it's the Blood Warrior's turn now. I hope that was good.
Ah, shit.
So what? So Vargi, you retreated to the back of the tank.
You certainly did.
Okay, so he's now chopping into
I
Dreadbark's
thought this one was
torso.
bang. I thought we had our turn. I thought we had our turn consecutively. I thought the enemy acted last, right?
I have no
What about
idea what I'm doing,
initiative?
to be honest. I think I totally forgot about initiative.
Winging it. It's fine.
Wang
started
was
this-
like one and then the other.
Fine, so Dreadbark, you're average, right?
Oh,
Bit harsh.
rude.
That's rude.
You're basic.
What statistic are you asking about? My defense is average. Yes.
Fine, so that is 7 damage and 7 damage. He Goldglaves you.
What? Sorry, 14 total damage.
Not added together, so you can subtract your armor from both. So 5 and 5, I think.
Still really bad news.
This guy is just chewing through the party. It's great.
You finally feel like your characters in this game are doing something.
I didn't even think this guy would do anything. He was just going to jump on the tank and be like, "Wah!" and
He's
get
actually
blasted
Khorne's
off.
chosen.
He is.
He is Khorne.
I think he's
Well,
going to
I mean,
ascend.
Wait, is this Khorne?
Yeah, what's
Is
he
this
called?
Khorne?
Yeah, this is
Khorne incarnate.
this is actually Scarbrand, the prequel.
Oh goddamn!
It will
Scarbrand's epilogue.
look more like this.
Oh jeez.
Oh, of course he has.
Oh, look at this
what
guy
a
with his
dick.
winged
I
demon.
mean, how
Winged greater demon of Khorne.
Right.
Yeah, so 7 damage. 5 goes through, which is 1 point of toughness below 0. So I get 1 wound from that.
Yeah,
Minor one.
a minor wound, yeah.
And then the second one is another 5 when I start from 0.
So deadly wound. Cool. Now, somebody would like to attack him?
I'm going to stay well clear. I'm going to throw a hand axe at him. this should be the move that does it.
I really wanted some time after this chase to do some other things, but I guess we're gonna.
We have.
Well, maybe
That's
this guy should have just
we have
fucking
been-
died then.
Maybe you should fucking kill him then.
I fucking fucking time.
Hey, you know what, guys? We got more for next session.
Ooh, I think I did a good
If
roll.
Xanax kills him, I'm gonna kill
I did a good roll though.
Yes.
Um,
That's Sichuan world with. Yeah.
I think that's a hit. I've honestly forgotten how everything works in this game. It's terrible. That's just a hit? Is that damage? Is that just 3 damage? Is that for each block?
what's
2 damage?
the damage on your hand axe? Is it just 0 plus success?
Damage is 0, yes.
Fine, so that doesn't go through his armor.
Ah,
Plinks it off. Ah, blood for that, like, ah, to the skull throne. Anyone else, please?
Is anyone within close range of him?
Yeah,
yeah,
Sichuan
I'll
is
fucking
now.
blast him.
Oh no, wait, Dreadbark is. Sorry, Dreadbark is. Even though you're all standing on top of the tank, which is
On the tank, in the sort of space-time.
which is all very close range, I feel.
Yeah, alright, fine. Look, I want to Mandy blast him,
Do it.
because he hurt me.
Do it. Yeah, show us where he hurt you.
He's hurt everyone else way more.
Yeah, but Vargi's really upset because, like, he's...
Beetle.
Oh my
Like-
god, sorry, Varg's really upset. I didn't realise. Please, go ahead.
Yes, Vargi, yeah. Good, well, good, thank you.
Bog's been hurt physically for the first time in this adventure. He's really upset.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that is traumatizing.
So he's
even
Mandy
here.
blasting. He's Mandy
So
blasting.
used to his fucking engineer
Mandy
armor
blasts
to
of
bounce off every
fury!
shot.
Yeah, Milo, is there anything we can do?
Yeah, just hold him off while I Mandy blast him.
Okay.
Don't
It's,
fight
you
him
know,
out.
it's a bit. Well, it's 4 successes. It's just fire damage.
How much?
5.
Sorry, how
Uh,
much? How much again? Sorry, just.
he is.
Wait, 6. Wait, no, 5.
He takes the Mandy blasters, but he's
Oh.
still standing. Look, whoever's pissing around, stop it.
I tried to delete
Oh,
the
mate.
purple line, I drew across and I just deleted everything, my bad.
Right, I'm Mandy blasting him again.
Sorry, he gets to counterpunch.
Oh shit!
This fucking guy.
This is Rambo. This is Rambo.
That's
It's
just,
called Rambo.
it's just 5 damage there. So,
You too.
to you, Vargi, obviously.
I'm at the other end of the tank.
Yeah, but we said that the tank is, like, all close range.
Come on.
This guy's the protagonist, really, isn't he?
We're the villain.
Assuming that you
Yeah.
could just
Are
attack
we the
anyone in the
baddies?
tank at any time, would have bloody done it.
You are the baddie.
Fine.
What, you wouldn't have
Right,
shot
then-
him? You wouldn't have shot
No,
him?
not with the Mandy blasters because it's pretty weak.
But if you volley gunned, you would have hit, like, Dreadbark and Sichuan.
he just would have fucking pissed off.
Jumped ship.
Right, fine. He takes another serious wound then, I guess.
Yes. But you can
Right,
Mandy
fine.
blast him again.
Can he counter attack again?
Only once per
This one
turn.
is just right. Fine. Fuck this cunt.
Whoa!
Big wounds.
I look forward to the drastic change in character arc now, based on this
Well, yeah,
episode.
yeah. I think complete change. I think troubled, brooding.
Yeah.
Um,
As your athematic moustache is destroyed.
Rage filled now. I think I just got a real hanking to kill some civilians. You better just die. Just die. 4 damage. Cool.
So that is enough to kill him.
Ah!
However,
Oh god, he explodes.
death and blood. The Blood Warrior devotes their dying moments to slaughter. When it would die, it makes one final attack against any creature in the same zone. Die, Dwarden filth! Another deadly wound to you, Varki.
I'm dying.
Oh dear.
But he is dead on top of you.
Wait, is it deadly wound? Or a serious wound?
So it'll be 2 plus. It'll be 7. Actually, minus your 3, it'll be serious. So it'll be 4.
That's better.
We're okay. So it's serious. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You're wounded, but not mortally. Okay.
Yes, I mean, wait. Hey, if my wound tracker is full, I'm mortal. Is it if it goes over full?
Oh, I think it is when you're. I think it. Ooh.
Is it? I'll.
Okay, but either way, he like in his like frenzy last moments attacks you with the Gorglaive, and then he's sort of like face to face with you, and you can get all the bloody frothiness coming out of his mouth dripping onto your helm, and he says, "Give me the weapon," and then he dies to some more Mandy blasters, I guess. Full auto Mandy blasters.
I imagine Vargi's now just like pretty much unconscious underneath this beast. It's just sort of like.
Can you just whisper to the demon that we don't have the weapon we destroyed it about half an hour ago just to really rub it in? He died for nothing.
I mean, he died in the best way possible, spilling loads of blood. So
I feel like
Pretty good.
But nobody died. There was
Like not dying.
There were no skulls for the Skull Throne.
He almost
failed.
won.
there were all the things. There were loads of skulls for the skull thing. What are you talking about?
Didn't kill any of us though.
It's if
Doesn't
you
matter.
have no space
close.
for to add a wound tracker, then mortally.
So if it's full, okay.
Yeah, well, after it's full, then when you take.
Oh, I get you.
If
Okay.
you exceed your capacity.
Fine. Okay, cool. Well, the danger is past. Beetle trundles back grey water fastness.
I'm starting to think that maybe run. I don't know. Anyone got any thoughts on that?
Well, I might have suggested fight or flight at the start of that combat, but as Sigmar suggests, we go for the fight. No regrets.
Yeah, when we were safely retreating, that was a good idea. When we turned around, that was a bad idea.
Klaus lights his cigarette. Ugh. No regrets on that fight. How does medicine work?
We can discuss that another time. Because getting back to Greywater, you'll be able to seek out medical help, and you'll have time to recover your various wounds. Well, actually, you won't have that much time. But we'll be going to that next time in more detail. But I can give you your XP
Ooh!
for completing this adventure. Also, there's some additional things you can do with the stuff that you recovered. So,
Little of it that we did.
so you get 1 XP for completing the adventure.
Adding this up.
1 XP for killing all the Warlock engineers and Doom Wheels.
Sweet.
1 XP if Beetle didn't drop below 0 toughness. I feel is a bit easy, actually.
Well, that was good, man.
And then 1 XP for finding the incriminating note on the weapon. And delivering it on Duran, which you haven't said that you will do yet. But there's an incentive to do so. So once you get
4 XP each.
Yeah. Bonus.
We get the one for delivering to Honor on Odus that we will deliver it.
I mean, if you say that you would do that, then I trust you.
Yeah.
Once you get back, Tegan sort of helps you unload your goods from Beetle, and wishes you good luck, especially dealing with his father, Goldmane. And especially since you not going to be able to complete your contract as well. And he says, "My father is not the forgiving type. I'd watch yourself in his city from now on."
Like we've had to anyway. Throughout.
Yeah.
Right, I shall finally have my guard up in this city.
Anyway, so with the stuff that you recovered, I believe one of the 4 crates was actually Gulban's weapon. They only had 3 crates left.
We destroyed it though, right?
Yeah, but that was one of the 4 crates we
brought the remaining 3 home.
So,
renovate.
So one of them, if you recall, Sichuan, you sensed Urgold within.
Yes, I did.
So, when you crack it open, you find some normal, like lots of like normal gold and supplies and stuff, but you find a ornate metal box. And once you open it up, I'm stalling for time because I closed Steven Steel. But you find inside a pair of metal braces.
Ooh.
And what are they called? And they are the braces of Ember Iron.
Ooh.
Made of fire steel.
I don't think that sounds like something my character would like, to be honest.
This black
He
iron.
does he does a Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi, just throws him over his shoulders, not Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Just
Have you Ryan Johnson?
that one. Whichever that one.
Wilhelm Scream follows.
Yeah.
So,
Well, those sound exciting.
so this black iron has veins of ember running through it and seems to glow with an internal light. Ember iron is incredibly heavy, and only the strongest people can bear its weight. Those who can find the ancient metal to be tough and durable. So it gives you 1+ armor, and you require body 3 to wear it.
Oh lord.
But it stacks on top of your runic skin.
Sweet. I think I know where my XP is going.
Over to the training montage. And then for the remaining 2 crates, you can choose what to do with them. You can donate them to various factions or people who need them. They're just like normal, sort of much needed supplies. You can donate them to the Grey Caps or the Iron Welds or Brenner's Farm or whoever you wish. Or you can use an endeavour, which we'll have to do next week, to find the best price for goods. And you'll be able to sell each crate for 1,500 Aquagryranis drops.
Ooh.
As you hawk for the best price.
I'm sure there won't be any negative come of selling it to the best buyer.
Surely not.
Surely not.
Surely.
But
free market, innit?
naturally, not being able to trust anyone leads to that. So
Exactly.
Well, maybe bit of this, bit of that.
if I'm gonna sell my trust, I might as well sell it for a price.
And that's it. And then next week we'll do a quick endeavour.
Nice.
And then we
Nice,
will
well, We're
continue
pretty excited.
the main story.
Oh, an excellent little jaunt out of this.
That was excellent.
Pretty mental.
Very
And-
exciting, and we all nearly died.
Incredibly.
I did not expect
Yeah.
that.
It was about bloody time.
A good example of like a just something that went completely off the planned rails. But the GM managed to keep things at least like paced and threatened, clearly, because we all nearly fucking died somehow by the not
I think
the
we just-
strongest enemy.
We just consistently underestimate him. Like, he's on the top of the thing. He's getting through the hatch. He's on his way in. Doesn't matter.
You turned out to be Khorne's chosen. Go
Yeah.
down.
I do think that he should come back specifically in a Wrath and Glory campaign as maybe not a bloodthirster, but like a more powerful Khorne demon who's been elevated.
He's going to come back as a Korgoroth. Or Gorath.
What
Well, I'm
an exalted bloodletter.
I'm pretty happy that with that 4 XP and the one I had left over from my short-term goal last time that I never spent, that was exactly what I needed to get my body up to 2 to 3. So that is about as fucking neat as you can make it. I was like, how much is it? 5. Bam on. So not much else exciting for me for leveling up for the XP, but
that's one.
body 3, plus 1 armor.
I've spent none of the XP from our last thing. So I now have 9 XP on that.
But you might be the first person to ever be able to upgrade a fucking attribute. You need to really save up if you want to do it.
I mean, part of me wants to do that just to say I have, because it's so unlikely to do within the system.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
All right, chaps. Well, I will see you next week.
Thanks, OP.